So instead of putting them in my pocket, I just accidentally stopped recording altogether. So I took the opportunity to pull out the first frame without you, and it just so happens to be the queen frame. You can see if I can find her here. She'll have a bright yellow mark on her. Saw her a second ago when I was putting them in. She's probably got a bunch of other bees. Oh no, there she is, there she is. There she is. Come on, Your Majesty, stop hiding from me. There we go. There we go. Bright yellow mark on her back. Welcome to your new home, guys. So I'm not even going to bother with my other glove. These guys don't give a crap about me. They've clearly been handled by a beekeeper before. I just need to be gentle and not a dick to them. And we should be just fine. Here we go. Up we go. Over we go. Into your new home we go. Oops, sorry, dropped you a little hard there. Yeah, they're fine. I did not need to smoke the other ones either. Sorry, dudes. Maybe when the colony's a little bigger, I might need to. So we'll definitely hang on to the smoker and the pellets. Yeah, these guys had quite the drive. We picked them up from Kelowna, so that's a little over 2 hours in a vehicle. Plus about 15 minutes or so up the forest road, and it was super bumpy. We tried to take it as easy as we could on them. So it looks like we lost a few, but not too many. And considering how many there are here, it's probably not going to harm the hive as a whole. Alright, we've got one more frame, and then I'm going to stick the 6 remaining frames that will fit in there, and the spares will go down to the shop. And that is where they will live until we find a need for them. These guys came from the Okanagan Bee Farm in Kelowna. It was very easy to find, easy to get to. Okay, my finger under there. There's no bee there waiting for me. That's always nice. They got it's like a feeder in there, so I'll stick that in there for them so they can have their supplement that they're accustomed to while they're learning their new surroundings and finding out where all the flowers are. Okay, so the bees are in, and these guys, I'm just going to leave the boxes open, and anyone that's not dead will fly out and join their brethren. But right now, it's time to get the additional frames in, because you don't want to leave a whole bunch of space. You want your box as full as it can be with your frames. Otherwise, you'll have a really hard time pulling the frames out because there'll just be so much honeycomb everywhere in between all these big gaps. It'll make it really hard to deal with, really hard to inspect the bees, make sure that there's no diseases infecting the hive. I might need to pull this one a little further away so I can slide that in just super gentle. Get in there. Put that up. Trying to put a new frame in between each of the existing frames. I need a little table out here to put stuff on. That'll be one of the next thing that Garrett builds for me. He built me these awesome stands. I'm probably going to paint them maybe next year, maybe in the fall. I don't know. We'll see how the bees behave. If they keep being all nice and docile like this, I probably won't have a problem moving the box maybe in early fall to paint it. But we shall see. They certainly don't seem to be too upset by current events now that they've had time to sit and chill out. Certainly didn't pull them out of the truck immediately and start doing this now. Let them relax for an hour and a half or so. And then I'm going to leave them alone for a week once I get their tops on. Because I've already confirmed that the queen is in there. She's moving. She appears to be healthy. And you just kind of want to let these guys settle down and settle into their new surroundings before you start bugging them too much with these inane inspections that they don't understand why it's necessary. It's not like we can talk to them and say, hey, this is just to make sure you guys don't have diseases. They just think it's all crazy. So I'm going to get our last frame in. I'm going to put the inner cover on and the outer cover. Then I'm going to get my invoice off the back of that lid. I'm going to get my other glove. See, I didn't even bother putting my other glove back on after pushing play. That's how not concerned I am. These bees are just so docile. I'm really impressed. I was really nervous earlier. I almost got carsick, I think. Just excitement and nerves. Wasn't sure how many times I was going to get stung doing this. I'm up to 0 so far. I had one that tried to crawl down my pants because my jacket came up the back. But, you know, he flew away, so that was all good. No harm, no foul, right? Alright, I'm going to get our metal lids back on. And that will keep them safe and dry. And we got the whole yard fenced in now, which will keep the cows out. So we don't have to worry about these big galoots knocking over the box. We just have to worry about me knocking it over. Okay, lid on. Come on. Get on there. There we go. Alright. This year, I'm only doing the bottom supers. I'm just going to allow the colony to build up its numbers as much as it can this year, and then next year we'll put the smaller supers on top, the shallow ones, and we'll have a queen excluder so she can't get in the top part and make a whole bunch of babies in there, and that will be the honey we collect. We're not getting too much this year. It's a new colonies, but there'll definitely be enough for us to sample, that's for sure. There's going to be some that we can take. And second lid. Sorry, you guys know I'm a terrible camera person. It's on you if you keep watching. And we need to get a little doorway thingy here. Oh, yeah. Oh no, he's still alive. He's just not happy. Okay, well, maybe if I nudge him in a little more. Yeah, he's probably just down from the smoke. Okay, I'm going to end this video. Get the rest of my frames and my gear. Whoops, sorry, bee. See, I just brushed one off my head with my bare hand and he just flew away. They don't give a shit. They don't care about me. They're fine. Alrighty. I am going to go continue being excited inside. Have a great weekend, guys.